I wasn't there, I could. One.
He's got three, yeah?
8:46 a.m. September 11, 2011. An American airline jet was falling into the North Tower of World Trade Center. 20 minutes later, another jet hit the South Tower in New York City. Other airliners were crashed into the Pentagon in Arlington, Virginia and rural Pennsylvania. More than 3,000 people killed in these events. United States was under attack, but by whom? Who will get the responsibility of these? Lately in afternoon, a militant Islamic group called Al-Qaeda, led by Osama bin Laden, got responsibility for those attacks. On October 7, 2011, U.S. and British military launched Operation Enduring Freedom in Afghanistan, led by Taliban. They believe Taliban providing refuge for Osama bin Laden and his Al-Qaeda organization and tourism training center camps are in Afghanistan.
No, I think the HIMARS will be for the planes.
Oh! Only one!
You see that shit? Bob's has got it.
Yep, okay, they're done. Go to the big one.
Cat red actual, we got 4 enemy KIA with those HIMARS.
Hey, Holland, you got that all wrong.
Because we took shots from 4 people over there and we didn't let them get away. First one, if it didn't kill him, it knocked him out. That one killed everybody.
Recommend you basically echelon back to the furthest west element spills back and then you...
Oh, shit!
Roger, stand by for BDA.
A bike just went out the fucking right side behind the tree line!
Right side!
War against terrorism began, and in the end of the year, Taliban were out of power. Some of them fled Pakistan and others stayed in the country to fight against foreign forces. Jean Chrétien, Canada Prime Minister, offered Canada's assistance to U.S. President Bush in Afghanistan operation. Chrétien announced joint of Canadian Army with the United States on October 7, and a contingent of 6 Navy ships, 6 transport and surveillance aircraft, and more than 2,000 soldiers were sent to Afghanistan. The first Canadian troops arrived in Afghanistan in early 2002. Canada forces in Afghanistan called Joint Task Forces and included air, sea and ground soldiers. Canada contributed troops in ISAF in 2011, and their mission was to protect Kabul city from insurgents. In 2005, most of Canadian troops went to Kandahar province in the south of Afghanistan, and they served until the combat role ended in 2001. The first soldiers sent to Afghanistan were members of GTF-2, the elite forces, commandos or special trained soldiers in counter-terrorism operations. They participated in Khyber mission with 6 other countries' forces. They climbed Afghanistan mountain to search Taliban fighters. In 6 months, they killed more than 100 Taliban and Al-Qaeda fighters and captured 100 senior Taliban members. GTF-2 mission ended in 2002. There were at least 1,000 Canadian combat soldiers in Kandahar airfield base that was built by US in 1960s. Soldiers at the battalion rotated in 6-month basis from February to July and August to February. Kandahar airfield was also home of Canadian soldiers and Air Forces operations like helicopter forces and transport aircraft units. Operation began on March 1 with US and ISAF forces a thermobaric bomb used to bring insurgents from their cave out. More than 1,500 soldiers involved in this operation, and after 2 weeks they cleaned area of Shakut mountain from insurgents with less than 20 deaths, 1,000 insurgents lost estimated, and members of Canadian sniper team awarded by Bronze Star, a US medal for the bravery in the battle.
Move it!
Oh!
You okay?
Yeah, good.
Grenade!
We're gonna go clear that fire! Grenade! Mark, bring up the C6. Look in the fucking thing on, yeah! That's it, boys.
2006. Medusa Canadian-led operation began on September 2 with help of US, Denmark, Holland and Afghan army to remove Taliban forces from Panjabi district in Kandahar and establish government control there. Operation started by air forces and killed 200 Taliban in 2 days, and Taliban suicide bomber exploded himself during intense fighting while Charlie's company team, part of the Royal Canadian Regiment battle group, attempt to cross Argandab River in way of Peshawar area. 4 Canadian soldiers were killed, 9 wounded, and several vehicles destroyed. Charlie's company had more loss, while American warplane mistakenly fired injured soldiers and killed one and 36 were wounded. In the result of this operation, Taliban removed from area a bomb-making factory and weapon cache of Taliban destroyed, and 40 Taliban fighters were killed. Operation concluded on September 17.
Get down here! Move down, move down, move down, go, go, go!
Got a lab facing that direction right now. Bravo was receiving some smaller and earlier.
Roger, my platoon is 600 meters away from the target, over.
Almost draw a line straight out, but past probably about, I'd say about 300 meters from here. Okay. And here firing, sounds like machine gun fire coming from there. And then you got, sounds like just AK fire, almost between that, right, fuck where the fire is really. Can you hear them?
Yeah.
Operation Selection Summit started in December 15, 2006 to push Taliban force out from Panjabi and Zahri district, and by early of January 2007, Taliban forced from area. Canada also helped Afghanistan by educational, healthcare and construction projects. 6,000 schools rebuilt and 6 of 13 million children are in schools. Roads and bridges have been repaired and built. Canada spent $60 million for polio eradication project and 7 million children immunized. Canada helped Afghanistan by repair of Dahla Dam and irrigation system. It cost $50 million and created 10,000 seasonal jobs. And Canada got advantage of water power and irrigation system. Canadian Intelligence Services Group helped Army in the War of Afghanistan. Canada has assisted in the collection, storage and decommissioning of 10,000 heavy weapons left in Afghanistan, including artillery, tanks and rocket launchers, used in decades of conflict in the country, and cleared 1/3 of the estimated 10 to 15 million mines in Afghanistan. Canada has lent money to over 140,000 people in Afghanistan and helped to train the Afghan police and national army. In September 2008, Conservative leader Stephen Harper, Prime Minister of Canada, saying, a decade at war is enough. He acknowledged that neither the Canadian public nor the troops themselves had any appetite to stay longer in the war, and said that only a small group of advisors might remain there. On December 9, 2010, it was announced that after the end of combat operation in July 2011, Canadian forces will be transferred from ISAF to the NATO training mission in Afghanistan to continue the training of the Afghan National Army and Afghan National Police. These forces will be there until 2014. Canada spent $22 billion in Canada, and also 158 Canadians killed in enemy and non-enemy operations.